All right, traders, we're back. This time we got the king of currencies, the euro dollar. We actually decided to take action here, get involved with what seems to be a very compelling technical situation. I mean, we've seen in the last, especially over the weekend, we've seen some violent moves in the market, right? Coming pretty much originating from the stock market, I would say, the commodities market. And we obviously it spilled over to the currency market, and we've seen currencies just overshooting, right? Overshooting in this case to the upside, and the euro definitely participated in such overshooting. Take a look what happened here when there was a clear reaction just before the weekend kicked in. Clear reaction to that 113.23. I'll just zoom in a little bit. That's a big resistance level. I mean, it doesn't surprise me to see this type of reaction just as we were closing that week, right? Take a look at that beautiful touchdown here and the pullback, right? And that shadow right across that level. But then, of course, what happened here yesterday was quite amazing. First, that gap, right? That gap right over that level, and then price began to hammer. It just kept going forward with a lot of force. But we kept believing that that's probably a trap, and price is probably just trying to chase the previous high, which is roughly, it was determined back in June 2019, right, around the levels of 114, and we felt that this is probably just an attempt to take that area, where price basically just sliced that area. Now we can see that because it's pulling back down. We feel that it's going to be able to close the distance toward that 113.23 by the end of the week. We still have a long way to go, right? We still have like 3 or 4 days to go. And that's long enough for price to easily come back down. I mean, it can close this distance in a day, right? But, it has 4 days to do that. So we think it's going to do that nice and easy. Gradually, it's going to close that move, and it's going to end up inside, right? And it's going to leave this huge spike. I mean, if this resembles the previous videos, then obviously you'd be right. This is exactly the situation, very similar situation. But this is even more profound, because of that touchdown, because this amazing move, this amazing slicing move right across that level, it looks like price will be staying inside of that key level system here, right? Now, if it's not going to stay, if it's not going to, come back all the way and get back inside, then we will close this position immediately. Now, we're starting very small because we don't have that evidence yet. We think that's going to happen, but we don't have, it's kind of a risky move on our side, Definitely, that's definitely the reason why we started very small, right? Only once price actually fulfill what I've just described here, potentially, then we'll begin to increase this position more seriously. We just want to initiate this position right now, but we feel pretty strongly about this anyway. Stop loss level is relatively deep, I would say. Let's take a look at the actual level right here at 116. Right, 116. We give it. We're giving the euro here, the euro dollar, a lot of room for some extra, noise we might have here. Obviously, we think what we had here ever since Friday is noise. All right, we think that what's happening right now, we're looking at noise. This is not genuine. This is noise, and that would be proved if price will come back by the end of the week and leave this a huge spike here. Then we'll know that it was just a noise. And there's a very good chance that price will actually have that downside reversal full-fledged all the way to 109.63. So that's a big move. We're talking 500 pip, right? Almost 500 pip, potentially speaking. So there's a long journey ahead of us. Looks like it. So yeah, we'll take it a step at a time. We'll just make sure that price comes back inside that tunnel, that channel. And we'll be back to follow up on the situation and keep you posted, of course. That's about it for today, guys. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you tomorrow.